Okay, we are on slash sheet exercise 1 for Easy Strummer under the Beginner Guide to Strumming. This is chapter 1, Keeping a Beat. First thing I want to do is explain to you some of the variations that I use. Even though this is really just about getting your chord changes down for the most part, and other than that, making sure that you're able to keep that 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, this is just slash sheet, so you don't have to worry about if it's a quarter note, eighth note, or anything like that. We don't get into any of that in Easy Strummer. The whole purpose of Easy Strummer is for it to be easy. So let's take the first slash sheet exercise. We've got E, C, E, and A. Well, what does that tell you? We've only got 3 chords, the E, C, and A. The E just repeats itself. So the 2, 3, and 1 on the E chord, as you can see, makes total sense to me. 2, 3, and 1. That's their standard E. Okay? That's not too difficult to understand. I don't make any alterations to the E there. It's just an E chord. The C chord, same applies. I have no problem with the 3, 2, and 1. And again, in case you aren't familiar, the numbers indicate which fingers you should use. 3 is in third finger, 2 is in second finger, and 1 is in first finger. The zeros on the top that you'll see on the chord diagram indicates that it's played open. If there's an X on there, indicates that that string is not played. So let's take the E, nothing different there. I like that idea, 2, 3, and 1, no problem. C, 3, 2, and 1, no problem. E again, already went through that. Here comes the A. Now, it says 2, 1, 3, and I'm reading from left to right. 2, 1, 3. I have a problem with that, personally. That's one of the most common chord diagrams that I see is 2, 1, and 3. I've also seen 1, 2, and 3, but my favorite is using 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and there's a reason for that. If you can play an A using 2, 3, and 4, meaning your second finger, third finger, and fourth finger, it opens up a different realm of different variations of A that you can play. For example, here's the A, using the 2, 3, 4 as I play it, A into an A minor, right there. Okay, also allows you to do Black by Pearl Jam, has a, okay, so does Change by Blind Melon. Okay, my point behind all that is when you see a chord that just doesn't feel right when you're trying to finger it, test it out. Try a different method. You know, I've never seen in any rule book or anything like that saying that you have specifically got to play a chord the way it's shown with the diagram. As I said on the lesson itself online, you know, it's relevant. It's recommended in some cases, and sometimes you really need to play what it says. But a lot of other times, you know, if you can make it work, again, keeping it easy, then why not? So, this progression is E, C, E, and A. Again, 3 chords. Try it my way. Try 2, 3, and 4. Now, the chord diagram shows 2, 1, and 3 because I want to remain consistent on the concept of templating what most people will say, oh, well, what are you playing? That doesn't look like an A. Well, it is. It's just you've chosen to use your fingers in a different method. It kind of goes back to the whole thumb thing. Can you use a thumb? Why not? You know, why not? So let's do the E, C, E, A progression real quick using a pick. I'm not even going to turn a metronome on. I'm just going to play it for you. If you're determined you want to use the metronome, the one that's available online will work perfect. The problem I have is that's going to immediately say, okay, well, I can play at 48 BPM, but that doesn't tell you anything. What that tells you is that you can at least perform at that level. What if you wanted to go higher, you know, faster, excuse me. If you want to go faster, you want to go even slower. Using a slash sheet, it doesn't matter what tempo you're going to play it at, as long as you get the 4s in there. And what I mean by 4 is the 4 strums. Right now we're doing all down strums. I'm going to explain something in a little while, but right now it's just all down strumming. Okay, don't worry about any up and down, up and down. We'll get into that sometime later on. Right now we're going to go slash sheet exercise 1. I'm going to play E, C, E, and A. Okay? Remember, I'm using a different form of A. That's up to you. Okay, did you hear me? I'm kind of muting the strings between each chord change. You don't have to do that. You could just go. That's up to you. I just do this because it's a little bit easier for you to hear the chord changes instead of just see them. You know, the chord change. No, you get my idea there.